So now we're gonna read from Something You Forgot Along the Way. And today's story is number 4 on page 10. On the brevity of our ties. Ties in this world last only for a time. We are husband and wife, parent and child, for a short period only. Once this reality sinks in, we cannot help treasuring each moment of our brief association. Okay, let's read it one more time. On the brevity of our ties. Ties in this world last only for a time. We are husband and wife, parent and child, for a short period only. Once this reality sinks in, we cannot help treasuring each moment of our brief association. Okay, so yeah, this is maybe in conjunction with today's phrase a day, the 11th. A person's worst enemy is their mind. A person's greatest ally is also their mind. So when we forget about this brevity of our ties or the impermanence of our lives and people's lives and everything, so when we allow ourselves to be ignorant of the truth of the universe, which is everything is in constant flux, then our mind turns against us. It becomes our worst enemy. And because of this foolishness that we think we're going to be here forever and everybody else, we think everything is going to remain unchanged. That's the wrong view we all have. And it comes from our foolishness. We don't see the truth as it is. So then our mind turns against us, and if there is some trouble we have at work or at home, if there is some kind of misunderstanding or some kind of stress, because we don't realize it's something that's going to pass. It's already passing as we speak. Time is moving day in, day out. It's constantly going forward. So if we understand that, if we become mindful by listening to Buddhism, so because our mind is like a Teflon non-stick, so truth doesn't stick to it. But if we expose ourselves to the Dharma again and again and again, at least intellectually, we are able to remind ourselves continually of the continual change in everything. And then we realize what is the best course of action. Instead of being angry at our partner for their shortcomings, or being angry at our parents or children for whatever they're not doing as we want them to. So instead of being angry and upset, we can cherish the time we have together, which is very, very short period. And so this lesson is more of the wisdom of the Buddha. So Buddha is an embodiment of compassion and wisdom. So most people like stories that deal with compassion because it's very heartwarming. But we can't have compassion without the wisdom, because then we might end up in a different direction. So if we want to go straight forward towards true happiness, we need both compassion and wisdom. We cannot grow fully. However, if we don't have deep roots in Dharma, maybe it's difficult to receive this kind of wisdom. So if you're able to process impermanence effectively, so you can be very grateful to all the benevolent workings of the Buddhas and the teachers that have brought us to that point of being able to process all that truth of impermanence, which is very difficult to process or even hear. Yeah, so in this way, we can cherish our relationship, knowing how brief our association is. And then when we hear the bad news, this person died or this happened and this happened, when we hear the bad news, instead of getting depressed, we take it as a lesson of impermanence. We need to hear a lot of lessons of impermanence so that this reality begins to sink in, that we are here just for a short period only. Then, instead of having our mind be against us, we can have our mind be our greatest ally. And this is the greatest gift we can give ourselves and other people. So good job, everyone, for being here, for recognizing the value of Dharma, the truth that never changes, no matter where we go and what time period we live in. Today is Monday, so we will have the Right View Lab, 8 p.m. Pacific time, and have a beautiful start of your week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Beta.